Stress has become an inherent part of our modern lives. With a constant demand of work, family, and social obligations, it is easy to feel overwhelmed and anxious. In order to overcome stress, we in general practice self care techniques like meditation and mindfulness, along with breathing exercises, etc. Lifestyle changes and mindset shifts also helps in maintaining calmness in a stressful environment. All these measures will give you temporary relief. The lasting solutions to overcome stress is to search who is experiencing stress. Only awakening is the permanent solution to experience stress-free life. Warm welcome to Mystic World Life Solutions YouTube channel on this weekly Sunday podcast with me. I'm Sakshi Narendra. Life is a search, a constant search, a desperate search, a hopeless search, a search for something one knows not what. There is a deep urge to seek, but one knows not what one is seeking. And there is a state of mind in which whatsoever you get is not going to give you any satisfaction. Frustration seems to be the destiny of humanity because whatsoever you get becomes meaningless the moment you have got it. You start searching again. The search continues whether you get anything or not. It seems irrelevant what you have got, what you have not got. The search continues anyway. The poor are searching, the rich are searching, the ill are searching, the well are searching. The powerful are searching, the powerless are searching, the stupid are searching, and the wise are searching. And nobody knows exactly what. This very search, what this search is and why it is there, has to be understood. The search does not allow you to be here and now because the search always leads you somewhere else. The search is a project, the search is a desire. That's somewhere else what is needed, that it exists, but it exists somewhere else, not here where you are. It certainly exists, but not in this moment of time, not now, and somewhere else. It exists then there, never now here. It goes on nagging you, it goes on pulling you, pushing you, it goes on throwing you into more and more madness. It drives you crazy and it is never fulfilled. This creates stress again and again. It seems that there is a gap in the human being, in the human mind. It is very structure of the human consciousness. There seems to be a hole, a black hole. You go on throwing things into it and they go on disappearing. Nothing seems to make it full. Nothing seems to help towards fulfillment. It is a very feverish search. You seek it in this world, you seek it in the outer world. Sometimes you seek it in money, in power, in prestige, and sometimes you seek it as God, bliss, love, meditation, prayer. But the search continues. It seems that man is ill with search. Have you ever asked yourself what you are searching for? Have you ever made it a point of deep meditation to know what you are searching for? No. Even if in some vague moment, dreamy moment, you have some inkling of what you are searching for, it is never precise, it is never exact. You have not yet defined it. If you try to define it, the more it becomes the defined, the more you will feel there is no need to search for it. The search can continue only in the state of vagueness, in the state of dream. When things are not clear, you simply go on searching, pulled by some inner urge, pushed by some inner urgency. One thing you do know, you need to search. This is an inner need. But you don't know what you are seeking. And unless you know what you are seeking, how can you find it? It is vague. You think it is in money, power, prestige, respectability. But when you see people who are respectable, people who are powerful, they are also seeking. Then you will see people who are tremendously rich, they are also seeking. To To the very end of their life they are seeking. So richness is not going to help. Power is not going to help. The search continues in spite of what you have. The search must be for something else. These names, these labels, money, power, prestige, these are just to satisfy your mind. They are just to help you feel that you are searching for something. That something is still undefined, a very vague feeling. The first thing for the real seeker, for the seeker who has become a little alert, aware, is to define the search, to formulate a clear-cut concept of it, what it is, to bring it out of the dreaming consciousness, to encounter it in deep alertness, to look into it directly, to face it. Immediately, a transformation starts happening. If you start defining your search, you will start losing your interest in the search. The more defined it becomes, the less it is there. Once it is clearly known what it is, suddenly it disappears. It exists only when you are not attentive. Let it be repeated. The search exists only when you are sleepy. The search exists only when you are not aware. The search exists only in your unawareness. The unawareness creates the search. As a human identity, we all are looking for happiness in life. But the paradox is that we are looking for this happiness outside through our senses. Our senses are all extrovert. The eyes open outward, the hands move, spread outward, the legs move into the outside, the ears listen to the outside noises, sound. Whatsoever is available to you is all opening towards the outside. All the five senses move in an extrovert way. You start searching there where you feel, see, touch. The light of senses falls outside and the seeker is inside. This dichotomy has to be understood. The seeker is inside, but because the light is outside, the seeker starts moving in an ambitious way, trying to find out something outside which will be fulfilling. This needs to be understood. The search for the seeker has to be within you. There lies the source of everlasting happiness. Unless you have first sought the seeker, all your search is meaningless. Unless you have come to know who you are, all that you seek is futile because you don't know the seeker. Without knowing the seeker, how can you move in the right dimension, in the right direction? It is impossible. The first thing should be considered first. So these two things are very important. First, make it absolutely clear to yourself what your object is. Don't just go on stumbling in darkness. Focus your attention on the object, what you are really searching for. Because sometimes you want one thing and you go on searching for something else. So even if you succeed, you will not be fulfilled. Have you seen people who have succeeded? Can you find bigger failures anywhere else? Have you heard the proverb that nothing succeeds like success? It is absolutely wrong. I would like to tell you, nothing fails like success. If you are still seeking something, maybe in the outer life, on the other shore, in heaven, in paradise, in moksha, it makes no difference. You are still a worldly man. If all seeking has stopped and you have suddenly become aware that now there is only one thing to know, who is this seeker in me? What is this energy that wants to seek? Who am I? Then there is a transformation. All values suddenly change. You start moving inward and you start a journey for stress-free life. But you are looking in the wrong direction. The direction is wrong. That's why you go on missing. And it is not that you will not succeed in life. You can succeed, but still you will be a failure. Nothing is going to satisfy you because nothing can be attained in the outside world which can be comparable to the inner treasure, to the inner light, to the inner peace, to the inner bliss. Be the silent watcher of your thoughts and behavior. You are beneath the thinker. You are the stillness beneath the mental noise. You are the love and the joy beneath the pain. You are the seeker who you are seeking. It is the person you imagine yourself to be that suffers, not you. Dissolve it in awareness. It is merely a bundle of memories, and habits. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve and listening to me wholeheartedly. Stay connected with me for life transforming mystic podcasts. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay connected with me through Facebook, Instagram handles. Till we meet next time.